So, today is about like August, I guess like August the 16th. Um, crypto market is doing better. I titled this video "State of the World." It's just the first thing that came to my mind. That's the first thing that came to my fingers. I think I was talking about that the other day, how your soul lives in your fingers. And the more I think about that, the more I'm starting to be convinced that sometimes when I'm doing something, and I just, like, next time you're doing something with your hands, just watch your hands, man. It's amazing. Your hands are amazing. Like, the precision. Like, I was tying, what it was a few minutes ago, I was tying my son's shoe. And I looked at, just watch my hands as I tied his shoes, and just the precision of, it's just crazy. It's insane, man. It's really insane. So yeah. I start thinking about young souls, like his soul is young, so he doesn't use his hands that well. There's a lot of evidence spiritually that your soul is in your hands. You can talk with your hands if you need to. You see. Even on what's that movie? The Addams Family? Was it It or Hand? Or something like that. But it was a character. It was just a hand. And it would be moving around. Wow. It's deep. I kind of got into a little debate. Well, about symbolism in movies. Like, I was seeing something, we was watching a movie. Oh, it was Shrek. We was watching the first Shrek. And when they got to the kingdom, when Donkey and Shrek first got to the kingdom, and it was a parking lot, and it was like a theme park. It was just so much symbolism in that stuff, like castles and kingdoms, and how, like, it was just a lot of symbolism. I don't feel like trying to get into it, but it was symbolism is in movies. There's a lot of symbolism, and being a creator, what I was trying to tell her was, being a creator, I can see symbolism in movies, because if I'm doing a movie, or if I'm doing some kind of show or some type of thing like that, there's going to be some type of underlying message. Even if it's a kid's movie, for the adult watching, there's always an underlying message. Like, we were watching Shrek, and Shrek said something. Oh, they was like, that's a big castle. And then Shrek nudges Donkey, and he's like, I wonder if he's trying to compensate for something. And, I never thought about that when I was watching it as a kid, but hearing it as an adult, like, what? They put that in a kid's movie? They're trying to compensate for something? You know what that means as an adult. And it's like, there's still little stuff in there for the adult to watch too. So there's going to be some symbolism and stuff in those movies. So my son is, what's this, August, September, October, about 3 more months he'll be a 2-year-old. And boy, when they say terrible twos, I always knew it was going to be pretty bad, but man, the crying and the whining, and I think what it is mostly is he can't communicate. He's right on the cusp of being able to communicate as a person, and he can't quite do it yet, so he still can't tell me what he wants or what he's trying to do. The only way he can communicate it is to point in the direction and whine. You know, he really doesn't do well right now. He's not doing well if the TV is not playing cartoons. Like he cries if the TV is not on. And you know, I kind of feel him. Like I understand, you know, how it is to be a kid. He cries if he doesn't have a snack. He doesn't cry until he gets a snack. He doesn't cry until he gets like, and when he has two of those things, like he's good. If he has TV on and some crackers or something, he's good. But you know, being the nut, you know, the health nut family that we are, like sugar and stuff, it's not. She doesn't like giving him sugar. He only drinks water. Very rarely does he drink juice. You know. And now I see. I mean, I agree. But at the same time, I want him to experience being a child. You know, like I want him to experience the same things that I got to experience. You know, candies and toys. You know, just because it makes the kid bad when he doesn't have it doesn't mean he shouldn't experience it. And I think that's Michael Jackson. You know, like Michael Jackson is a perfect example of someone who didn't have a childhood. He was only work, this, no play. And then he gets to be an adult and he's like, man, I wonder what it's like to be a kid. It's pretty sad, man. You can't really be a kid when you're an adult because you're not as agile, you're not as imaginative. So yeah, I wonder who my one viewer is. I always wonder who my one live viewer is. Why you don't type something in the chat? Ask me something in the chat so I can talk about something. So I'm about to drop Tav off at my grandparents. They're about to go to New York, so this is my last chance for some free time for probably about a week. I got a package over there too. I got a t-shirt. I cut the grass the other day. Man, I never really cut the grass. My granddad always cut his own grass. I did it a few times with a riding lawnmower. Cutting the grass is not as easy as it looks. There's a certain way you gotta do it to make it easy. Like, he just goes around. He goes around his house and gets closer. I think that's how he does it. He starts on the outside and just goes around. But with a push lawnmower, it's not that easy that way. Because when you get to the borders, it's hard to go. And then that like that on the riding lawnmower, you can turn. So you just go around in circles. But a push lawnmower, you got to go like this. Well, at least in my yard. I tried to do the whole around the house thing, but I started looking stupid after a while. I was like, nah, this isn't the most efficient way to do this. I'm sitting here talking about cutting the grass. This is good therapy, man. If you don't want to pay for therapy, you should definitely get on YouTube and just record. I say put them on YouTube just because it gives you a reason to kind of hold back and it gives you a reason to say how you feel like you're talking to someone when you upload it to YouTube. If you just record the video and keep it in your phone, you're just talking to yourself, because that's not really as therapeutic. But knowing that someone's gonna watch this, someone out there is gonna watch this, at least I kind of have some walls and it's therapeutic. It's like the listener is my therapist. It's not even that I need therapy. It's just, it's not even that I need therapy. Somebody, like, they would say, why do you think you need therapy? That's what a therapist would say. And I say, well, it's not that I need therapy. It's just good to talk about things that I wouldn't normally even be talking about. Just somebody to listen to me talk. It's really a good feeling, man. It feels good to just sit and talk, be by yourself and talk to somebody that's just there to listen. They're just there to listen. Most people, when you talk to them, they have something to say back. They put their own inputs. You know, this is like the best therapy because I mean, you might get a comment, but you can turn the comments off. What in the fuck, man? What are you doing? This is the dumbest part of this road, man. Yeah, man. So definitely get YouTube is the best therapy. Why you should use YouTube for therapy. That's a good title. Man, I wish I had some live viewers that would say something. I bet if I stream long enough, I would get some live. I'm gonna take him in the house, and I'm gonna take the phone in the house with me, and I'm gonna just keep live streaming. I'm gonna live stream on the way back to you. Because when you live stream for a long time, when you're live streaming, as you're live streaming, your video shows in the subscriptions, the top of the subscriptions, the whole time you're live streaming. So you just can accumulate views from it sitting up there for people clicking on it. So if you want to get some, see, I got 2 viewers. So if you want to get a lot of viewers on live stream on YouTube, get you a few subscribers and live stream for a couple hours if you can. Just keep talking. So right now I'm about to drop off Homeboy. Well, not no more. Like, I had no friends now. I used to have friends, but I cut them all off. For my naturally cut them off. Like, I didn't even try. Like, I didn't even say, man, I'm not even talking. I mean, I just stopped talking. And when I did that, man, that's when I got real successful. I got the most successful, you know, when I cut off all my friends. So, yeah, maybe that's a good idea. Just live stream all day. Just live stream my entire day. Yo. Nobody's really doing that. It'll take some epic charging and battery life, but it can definitely be done. Just live stream the entire day. Yo. I might do that today. You know something? You're right. So, Ace Ventura. Yeah, I don't know if that's the movie. You know something? You're right. That's one thing I was talking about too. Is a thought that I had today is your environment around your childhood is your God. What I mean by that is whatever your environment is, like in the early times, that's what's going to make you who you are. So all I did was, in my earliest years, all I can really remember is watching Nickelodeon and watching Jim Carrey. And my personality is very cartoonish, very animated, very, you know, just animated, like Jim Carrey or someone like that. And that's, you know, what made me who I am today. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that whole live stream all day thing. One like. Thanks for liking this, whoever just liked this. See, that lets me know that somebody is really watching. That's not just some bot. So, right now, get my keys. That's cool having the car that you don't need to put the key in the ignition, you just press the start button. Because you don't really have to think about your keys as much. You don't have to worry about, and another great thing about having a push to start car is you can just leave your keys in your pocket and don't have to worry about locking your door, because if somebody gets in your car, they can't crank it up anyway, because you need to have the key on your person. You have to have the key at least, I think it's like at least a foot, because I've locked my key in here before and it wouldn't unlock it because it wasn't on me. So I think if you're inside the car, it doesn't unlock if the key is inside the car. Yeah, this is a good idea. Just live stream. I need a standalone phone that I don't use. I have one actually, and then the next thing is battery. Live stream all day. I don't work or anything, so I can live stream all day. You feel me? And I will too. I think that's a good idea. I mean, I know, and I won't even talk, and I'll just be on it. Lost that viewer. It's all good. Come on. Come on in. I don't think they knew we was coming. Back here. Oh, there you go. Careful. Going?
Okay? Hey, where you been, man? Where you been, Javon? Huh?
Talking to me or him?
I just ain't seen y'all. I just wondered what happened to you.
Oh, he been sick. He caught a cold.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know that.
He caught a cold.
You okay now, man? Say, yeah, I had Papa cut the bread. You put him on the lawn for her, baby. I thought he was going to be scared. He's ready to roll. He's ready to see I cut with Papa. Say, Papa, I had you on that mole. Come here. Come here. They tell me you've been sick. You okay now, Manny? Come on, sit down. Wait. Come on. There you go. Come here, man. Sit right here. Sit right there, big man. You're a big boy. Papa ain't got to get up there by yourself. Come on. Get up there. There you go. I don't, big man. There you go.
Yeah, he gonna try and follow me in the house. Yeah, I ain't going nowhere yet. Ma. 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 Let's be in the bathroom. She is in the bathroom. I'm not messing with that. This way, man. No. Come this way. He's not out there. This way. So I'm on my other phone. I'm gonna even live stream while I'm talking about other stuff. Just live stream all. I wonder how many hours I can live stream. Because they said you gotta have a certain amount of subscribers and a certain amount of hours of watch time. So it wouldn't take me that long if I live stream all day. Nah, he's gonna stay here.
Oh, okay, good. Maybe might have a little something out here. They might have a little something.
Mosquito.
Might not. Okay.
It's hard leaving when he sees you leaving. He starts crying. He might not cry. Let's see. Cause he see that he's not crying. Good. He don't care. Like as long as he outside, he might cry when he see me go up the street though. if I leave him in the house with them, he might start crying. He might start crying a lot. But once they calm him down, he's good. Cause that's his grandparents. So you know, grandparents, they give you what you want. I know they be doing everything when he went. Like they be getting him sugar and juice, and I know he be having a good old time there. Cause they did the same thing with my cousin. I call him my nephew. There's a mosquito in here. I'm trying to get it out. Man, itching. Been over there 5 minutes. Got mosquito bites everywhere. So yeah, I'm really liking this live stream all day idea. In the flow. You feel me? Cause yeah, just because of the reasons that I stated, I just gotta change the title. I'm gonna use my other phone. Just leave it charged all day. This thing, the sucky part about it. The only thing is, I can't really live stream. I have to put it on mute if I live stream and watch TV. Just set the camera somewhere. Just let it roll. Set it in the corner of the room and just let it roll. Just let the camera roll. Sometimes I might have it on mute, but it'll be like a surveillance. Yeah, I'll probably put it on mute. And that way I can just live stream for what's the day? A couple people come watch it while I'm live streaming. Probably get about 100 views. I'm kind of gaming the YouTube system, so I don't know how YouTube goes. I don't really care either, though. I'm just gonna do my thing. They want people to stay on YouTube, so I don't think they really care how people are staying on YouTube. So as long as I'm producing some kind of content, then people will stay watching. Well, YouTube will be cool with it as long as I'm not doing anything illegal while I'm live streaming. But I think I'm a little bit ahead of my time with this idea too, because I think people underestimate the fact that they're subscribers. When you're live streaming, you show in your subscriptions, you're the top of the suggestions when you're live streaming. You immediately get bumped to the top and you just sit there. So every time somebody comes and checks YouTube, you're sitting right there, or as long as you're live streaming. So the longer you live stream, the more people are going to watch you. So it's all about taking advantage of what the game gives you. You know, like right now, most people will be pretty discouraged if they see they don't have any live viewers. I have 0 live viewers. But every time someone pops their head in here and watches for a few seconds, that counts as watch time and it counts as a view. Man, I can't stand white people sometimes. I like white people. Some white people, man. Well, man, I can't even, I'm gonna stop saying white people, because if a black person would have did that, I would have been just as pissed off. So it's not even about white people, man. I'm realizing that now. It's not really about white people. It's about people. But most of the time, so I'm gonna say, I hate dudes that in trucks, in pickup trucks, that think their truck is so big and so cool and so powerful that they can just do whatever they want. It just so happens that most of the time those people are white guys. Like, dude, I'm in a BMW X6. My car costs twice as much as your truck. Souped up. Your truck souped up. My car is worth twice as much as that. So you have no right to be trying to flex on me with your little muscles and power. I don't care about how much your car, how powerful it is. I care about how much it costs. How much did it cost? You know, You can have the nicest thing ever, but if it ain't worth nothing, you're not speaking nothing to me, man. I don't understand that language. So now I'm about to go home. Probably end this stream, start a new one, and on my other phone, and live my day. I just live stream all day. Only problem with that is my wife walks around in her underwear for the majority of the day. So I'm sure she doesn't want to be seen in her underwear. So I'm gonna have to figure out something. Maybe I can position the camera where it doesn't show her that way or something like that. 31 minutes. You know? Oh, I forgot my shirt. I'll get it when I come back. I have a package over at my grandparents' house and I forgot to pick it up. I'm tired of my hair. I think I want to cut it. At least cut them down to like right here. And I don't know. I kind of want to start over because I didn't take care of them. I didn't take care of them. I just was like, man, I'll let them grow how they grow. I'm kind of regretting that decision now, because they are like, the new growth is just getting out of hand. So it might be best for me to just cut it off. But I don't like the way I look with a haircut. You know though, but when I cut my own hair, I don't like it. But when I go to the barbershop, I look pretty nice, man. I look pretty handsome. Handsome and wealthy. Handsome. Yeah, I think I'm gonna cut my hair. At least give me a little fade. Fade it up. And what also keeps me from cutting my hair is my wife says she likes my hair long. She doesn't like when I have a haircut, so I want her to stay attractive to me. I don't want, I'll be kind of like, man, like, I like when she wears her hair in a ponytail. I love when she has her hair in a ponytail. She looks, I don't want to say so much better, but she looks better with her hair in a ponytail. Like, the shape of her head, it's a lot. I don't know, really. I really don't know what it is. I think it's just the fact that you can see her. It really brings out the shape of her head. And then now I realize she has the same shape head. Her and my daughter have the same shape head. Because I was wondering, who do you get this head shape from? But she gets it from Paulina. Paulina has a square head. So yeah, I like when she wears her ponytail. Almost an Asian like type head. Like she has like a, and that's interesting. Like that area where she's from is not far from Asia, but you know how Asians, that sometimes their heads are kind of square, and that's why she doesn't look American, because her head is kind of square like an Asian. Like they started, like if you go to some parts of Russia, man, they look like Asians. But she's not from Russia, but she's close to Russia. So I would want her to do, what I like. So it's going to be interesting. I'm anxious to see my stats after live streaming. I can't wait to see those stats in like 2 days. See if I get if I have a spike in watch time, I'm really gonna keep it going. I'll probably lose some subscribers because they'll probably get tired of seeing me up there at the top. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I feel like I'm supposed to be doing some distraction live streaming, because I think I'm supposed to do something while I was out. I should. I'm going to give me something to drink. I got stuff that I can do while I'm out right now. I need to get me something to drink, and I need some energy drinks. So let's go to Walmart, well, Food Line in this case, because it's right here. And man, I just like if I was single, man, I'd be killing it on all social media because I don't have nothing but free time. Like, so if you're not ready for kids, like don't have like I love my, but people always say I love my kids to death. But if you don't have any kids, wait. Like I understand that now. I always was like, man, how can you say that? Like you're being a hypocrite. You don't want your kids, but you're saying that you love them. It's hard to explain. I don't wish they weren't born, but I do miss my freedom. You know, like if I didn't have nowhere to like my lifestyle right now, where I don't have nowhere to be. If I was a single person, or when I mean single, I don't mean like not in a relationship. I mean single, like by myself. You know, well, no kids, because I could still do what I'm doing now with Paulina. But I'm gonna say without kids, I could really, make some noise on the internet because I'm so ambitious and so creative. All right, let's go in Food Lion and get something to drink. Well, another thing I want to do is stop being shy, so I'm gonna start holding the camera up. So I've always want to get over is being on camera, holding the camera up in public to yourself like this. But really, what I'm noticing is I don't really care, even now, holding it, and I don't really care. It's hard. It's a hard crush to get over, holding the camera and people seeing you. They think you're recording them, and I'm like, no, I'm not recording. I'm recording myself. Man. Talking about. I almost said it again, white people, but people always stare at me, man. Mostly white people. I like wearing shades in public because I don't like when girls stare at me. I don't like when public with my wife or something and girls look at me and then I look at them back and starts problems. The healthiest. Get something. Out here, go sweet too. I want to get it. Stop trying to get energy. Are you open? Excuse me, are you open? No, I don't.
908. Thank you. Have a nice evening.
All right, you too. This is a very interesting lobster. must say it is harder to grocery shop with a phone in your hand. So that could get a little difficult. Maybe I'll only live stream all day if I'm gonna be at home all day. Cause it's kind of difficult to do stuff with a phone in your hand. It makes the process of getting a few things to the grocery store a lot harder than it should be. It's not hard. You get what I'm saying, right? So what's up to my viewer? If you're viewing this, ask me a question. Give me something to talk about. I will talk about anything. This YouTube channel, I talk about anything. So if you're asking me, if you're in here and you're watching and you've hit the like button, ask me a question. If not, I'll just treat you like a robot and figure that you're a robot. So if you're real, say you're real. Guess not. So now I'm going home. I'm gonna eat. First, I'm gonna switch phones. Start live streaming, and then I'm gonna start eating. It's like, I know no one's gonna come back and watch this, but it's not really about that. It's about the watch time. You know? I wish I could click on it and see who's watching this thing. They should make that like that where you can click and see who's watching. I'd like to know who's watching me right now. It really irks me to see one viewer and I don't know who it is. It's just one. The most I've had was 2 just now. It's like, wow, I got 2 live stream viewers. It's 12:50 too, so I bet throughout the day, man, there'll be a peak where I'll probably have like 5 viewers. That'd be cool. The Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man. Do you know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane? Yes, I know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man. Oh, yes, I know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane. I hate this road. Yes, I know. Let me by, why you even pull out? Why you even pull out to, if you're gonna let me go by? You should just wait until I drove by. You feel me, dog? Pound the like button. Pound that like button. So whenever I do videos or talk for long periods of time, my throat starts to hurt and burn and feel sore. I don't know what that is about. I should go to the doctor. I also had this lump right here on my, it's going down a little bit. I had this little lump right here on my neck. And I said if it still gets bigger, I'm gonna go to the doctor, but it's going down now. I should go to the doctor and ask them. I don't have a doctor. It was funny. I don't have a doctor at all. I don't even have health insurance. I go to the dentist, but I pay dentist with cash. When I go to the dentist or the doctor, I just pay for it. It's like I would rather pay for it when I need it than pay for it every month and I don't need it. You feel me? It's kind of silly. It's like insurance. Insurance is a scam. because you pay for it even if you don't ever use it. So great scam. Genius, actually. I guess I'll use the garage. Nope, garage is locked. Again. Stop locking the garage. When you lock it, I can't get into it. Alright. I thought I had left it and bring. Anyway. Alright, let's go in the house. Let's go in the mansion. It's my house. Oh, yes, I know. I just want to show my house so bad. I can't. You got on clothes? You got on like pants? Huh? You have on pants? Or just on your underwear? What? Yes. Because I'm doing this thing where I like live stream. I live stream all day. I got this idea to live stream all day on my other channel. I've been live streaming for like 50 minutes. I got 2 viewers. I gotta find my thing. And I just won't even do anything. I just leave it on. Cause it's all about watch time. And I'll mute it. This is my studio. And I'll mute it when I'm not talking. I mean, when most of the time it'll be muted. So I'm gonna end this one.